what is the rush? What is the rush in trying to take down your hair and you are trying to relax immediately? Like, no, 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 it's not ideal, it's not appropriate. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Damola here. If this is your first time here, I welcome you to this channel, and if you're a return subscriber, I also welcome you. So I didn't think about this video. I didn't think that was going to be that important of a video until I remembered several years back that I was struggling with this particular aspect of relaxed hair care. But I'm glad that now I know my way around choosing relaxers, because this video is about relaxers. So if I know some people are giving me the bombastic side eye, but really I don't think it's necessary. If it's something that is not your thing, if you're anti-relaxers, just, I'm sorry, you can actually leave and watch other videos, which means that this particular video is not for you. But if you are a relaxed lady and you need to know how to choose a relaxer kit for a relaxer brand for your hair texture or your hair type, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. I'm sure you're going to learn one or two things throughout the course of this video. So without further ado, let's dive right into the content of this video. To ensure that I don't miss out any point throughout the course of this video, because I really want to touch every aspect of this topic, I have a notepad here that I've jotted some points down, so I'm going to make reference. So I'll be looking at my notepad from time to time. Please pardon me for that. I just don't want to miss out any point at all. So in this video, I'll be telling you guys 5 steps to choosing the right relaxer for your hair texture. I'm using hair texture in this case because we're talking about relaxed hair, and the hair type might not really be appropriate in this sense, because hair texture and hair type are two different things. When we're talking about hair texture, we're talking about how fine the hair strands are, how coarse they are. So if you're trying to determine your hair texture, you are actually talking about the texture. You're actually talking about how fine, let me just say, how fine your hair is or how coarse your hair is. And if you're talking about hair types and stuff, you're talking about 3A, you're talking about 3B, 3C, the 4A, you're talking about the grades of hair type, the 4A, the 4B, the 4C hair types. But since we are talking about relaxed hair, we'll be talking about hair texture. So number one step to choosing the right relaxer for your hair texture is that you choose the right relaxer strength for your hair texture. And like I explained earlier, hair texture as seen is your hair fine or coarse in texture, while hair type refers to the various curl patterns 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 4C, or a mixture of these curl patterns. Even in relaxed hair, we have instances where there are different aspects of the scalp that actually have different texture. Some parts might have, like, you can have fine hair in front, then towards the back of the hair you can actually have like coarse hair. So it could be a mixture of hair textures as well. And hair type must not be used to determine the choice of relaxer, as this may be misleading. Yeah, and experts recommend that fine-haired ladies should use regular relaxers, coarse hair ladies should use regular or super relaxers. But I am medium. I'm medium head. That's my hair texture is like medium, in texture. And throughout the course of my hair journey, I've been growing my hair for like 5 years now. I haven't used, I think I've used a super strength relaxer just once, and it turned out very terribly. When I mean terribly, I had relaxer burns, and it was not an exciting experience for me at all. So that's why they said that the hair type must not be used to determine the choice of relaxers. Because if you're thinking, oh, my hair is coarse, I need to get a super strength relaxer, you might be really doing so much damage to your hair than good. So it's better to actually know your hair texture, so you know that okay, I need to go for this particular relaxer strength than any other one, because relaxers come in different strengths as well. You have the mild, some brands have mild strength, some have mild strength, some have the regular, and some have super, depending on the the relaxer brand actually. Then number two, you need to know if it's lie or no lie. Relaxers come in different formulas. You have the no lie or the lie formulas. Lie relaxers contain sodium hydroxide, while no lie relaxers contain calcium hydroxide. These are the chemical components formulated in relaxers to straighten your hair. So these are like the active ingredients in relaxers that are designed to actually straighten your hair. Light relaxers are perceived to be harsher on the scalp. They are harsher on the scalp but milder on the strands, while the no light relaxers are actually for sensitive people with very sensitive scalp. But no light relaxers are milder on the scalp but can be very drying to the hair strands, and mostly formulated for people with sensitive scalp, like I mentioned earlier. And how do you tell apart the no live relaxers from the live relaxers? From there, let's just don't let me go too deep into this explanation. You can actually tell by looking at their physical preparations, or even looking at their how they look, like how the products look. You can tell them apart. No like relaxers require liquid activators to activate them, but some no live relaxers also come in another formula, which is a very rare formula. I don't think I've seen this type of formula before. They come as the no mix relaxers, which means that you don't have to mix them with activators and things like that. In short, you need to determine if your scalp is sensitive or not. If you have a sensitive scalp, I think it makes more sense to go for the no live relaxers than go for the live relaxers, if you understand what I mean. During the course of this video, that's please watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you my own preferred relaxer kit that has been working for me. It's been amazing throughout the course of my hair journey, and I'll be showing you what it looks like. So I want you guys to even guess at this point if it's going to be a live relaxer, if I'm going to be showing you a live relaxer or a no live relaxer. And number three, you need to know the strength of relaxer to use. Most relaxers come in three strength types. Some come in mild strength. So you have the mild strength, the regular, and the super strength relaxers. If you are fine or medium, if you are fine to medium edge, you can use the mild strength. If you are medium coarse hair, you can use the regular. And in some cases where you didn't, and some cases where you are not achieving the result you are aiming for with the regular relaxer, you can go with the super strength. But in most cases, it's very rare to see people go for the super strength, because the formulas in the super strength relaxers are much more harsher to the scalp and to the hair. So a lot of times I tried a super strength relaxer before, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, and it didn't turn out well at all. And the only mistake I made then was I was actually trying to match my hair texture or my hair type with the type of relaxer. I was like, oh, the regular might not really suit my hair type. It might not be too efficient for my hair type, and it might make my hair under process and things like that. And to be honest, I was very ignorant back then. I didn't know what to do at all. So I just went for this fashion, and it left me with a lot of burns. So never have I tried using a super strength relaxer anymore since that time. So I use the regular relaxer. Then number four, you need to check the relaxer label for the ingredients. Like I mentioned earlier, relaxers come in two formulas. They come in no lie and they come in lie relaxers. And for the lie relaxers, you can check for the relaxer label to check, oh, if this So if this particular relaxer has sodium hydroxide, if it contains sodium hydroxide, it is a lye relaxer, and if it contains calcium hydroxide, then it's a no lye relaxer. But in most cases, most relaxer brands have it on the label like no lye relaxers, lye relaxer, so it's very easy to tell them apart. If a relaxer brand or the label has no lye, you know that that is in lye. But to be sure, you need to cross check. You can just go through the back of the relaxer and just determine if it's a no lye or lye relaxer. Then also relaxers that contain calcium hydroxide and lithium hydroxide are both designed for people with sensitive scalp. That's the no lye relaxers. If otherwise, the relaxer might be harsher on your scalp, especially if you are one with a sensitive scalp. That's why I mentioned that sensitive scalp people should actually go for the no lye relaxers. The no lye relaxers most often, most relaxer brands contain most no lye relaxer kits brands contain the relaxer cream, contains neutralizing shampoo, it contains conditioner, which is like the protein treatment, then it contains gloves, spatula, it contains the instruction pamphlet, then it contains the activator as well. Then the last point, the last step to choosing the right relaxer for your hair texture is the cost. The cost is everything. You want to know if this relaxer brand or relaxer kit is affordable, if it's okay with your pocket, if it's affordable to you, because affordability is actually relative. What I can afford might not be the same thing someone else can afford, if you understand what I mean. I need to know if this relaxer is a two value pack or a one value pack. I would actually show you what that means in the clips to come. I will show you my relaxer brand and show you what it means. But personally, relaxer kits are now getting very expensive now. I'm telling you. So most of the time, I like to go for relaxer packs that have two uses that I can use twice, so that at least I know that I'm actually paying for the two uses and I'm not just paying for one use, if that makes sense. So those are the 5 steps to choosing the right relaxers. To recap what I've said, I said number one, you need to know your hair texture. You need to know if your hair is fine or coarse. Number two, you need to choose if you want a lye or no lye relaxer. Yeah, you need to understand that as well. Number three, you need to know the strength of the relaxer to use. Is it mild? Is it regular? Or is it super strength? Number four, you need to check the relaxer label for the ingredients. Then number five, cost or affordability and the value pack. So we are done with the theoretical part of this topic, and I'll be showing you my own relaxer kit. So if you guess no lye relaxer, you're actually right. I use the no lye relaxer, and to put this out there, this is not a sponsored video at all. I just feel like this would help somebody out there in somebody who is trying to choose a right relaxer for their hair type or their hair texture. I just feel like doing to help them. So this is not a sponsored ad in any way. So the name of my relaxer, I've been using this relaxer for close to like 5 years or 6 years now. 5 years to be, yeah. The very first time I started my hair care, I was looking out. I wasn't really grounded with a lot of information as regards relaxed hair care. So I just went to the market and I think this was the first thing I saw. Or maybe it was recommended to me. I can't really remember, but this is what I've been using. Like, it's my baby. I've been using this. I'm very loyal to this relaxer brand. And the only time that I feel I haven't used this relaxer was when when I went to a professional hair salon sometimes last year. I think that was in July last year, and they used a separate relaxer for me. So that was the only time that I haven't used it, but every other time I've been using this. Imagine for 5 years, this is what I've been using. So let's just look around. Let's check the content of this relaxer. So it says that this relaxer contains shea butter, it contains tea tree oil, it contains silk protein, it contains cholesterol, egg protein, jojoba oil, vitamin E, carrot oil, mink oil, honey, and herbs as well. It contains. Then it shows that organics by Africa's best, olive oil conditioning relaxer system, value pack. That's what I was talking about. That I usually look for the number of value pack. If it comes with a one, if this says one as to two, I usually don't go for it. I just go for the cause for this particular brand too. They come. I think they have the type that is like one value pack one. This particular one is two value pack. And if you ask me, the price is actually reasonable for this, for the value packs that it contains. And it says formulated with extra virgin olive oil, as always, regular or normal strength relaxer strength, no lie relaxer. This is what you have to look for. Like, this brand shows directly that. That's why I think is quite hidden, sort of, that if you don't pay attention to what you're looking for, you might actually miss this out. So this is a regular to normal relaxer, and it is a no lie relaxer. It is not a lie relaxer, so please take note of that. And basically just showing you the label of the relaxer. Nothing much. I think this is a repetition of what I had read previously. And this shows the ingredient, like I was saying that trying to see the activator. These are what it contains. So they're telling you the ingredients of each component of this relaxer kit. The activator regular, it shows what the activator contains. The natural conditioning cream, it shows that neutralizing shampoo, hair mayonnaise, the olive oil cream moisturizer, and things like that. Then it shows the ingredients in itself. So the no lie, like I mentioned earlier, that a no lie relaxer contains calcium and triazide. So this is it. I don't know if it's showing in the camera, but this is the calcium abjoizide I was talking about, and this confirms that this is a no lie relaxer. So basically that is it, and these are what it contains. This is what it looks like. So let's check out the content of this relaxer kit. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a two value pack complete kit, so which means that it comes with two of this. So this is one, this is another one, so you have two of this, two value pack. This particular brand comes with these two cream jars. Some other brands might not come with this bar, with these two value packs. Some are like one value pack. So if you go to the store or you go to the market and you don't find these two in other relaxer kits, don't be worried at all. You might actually just buy the ones that you can see, because most of the time this particular one is very scarce on the market. I really don't know why that is, but anyone you can find, to each brand its own. So some just might come with just one cream jar. So these two value packs for this relaxer kit, so it comes with two activators, one for each jar, one for each of them. So it comes with other complementary products, but I've used that. I've used the neutralizing shampoo, I've used the hair mayonnaise, so I'm not going to be showing that in this particular video. But like the label says, this are what the other contents look like. This, it comes with this green one, which is the cream relaxer. the cream moisturizer, pardon me, and this comes with this mayonnaise as well. So basically, those are the things that it contains. Then it comes with a spatula. I think I've used the spatula. That's why I can't find it here. Then it comes with an instruction pamphlet for anyone who is going to relax it. So this is what the pamphlet looks like. It's quite a lot to read, but and I think it's long because it comes in different languages. So the English one is, and really it tells you do's and don'ts of this relaxer. Read this instruction sheet in its entirety before proceeding to step one. Step one is the cream jar. Do a preliminary strand test prior to relaxer application. Do not overlap relaxer cream onto previously relaxed hair and color treated hair. I feel people don't read this instruction pamphlet, and these relaxer brands are not joking about this. You're actually meant to read through this instruction pamphlet and understand before proceeding to relaxing the hair. So it says don't shampoo your hair 72 hours before relaxing. I agree with that too because of moisture. You don't want any moisture in your hair before relaxing. Don't apply relaxer if your scalp is irritated or damaged. That is very true. Don't scratch your scalp with a comb, brush, or fingernails days to getting a relaxer touch up. Don't relax your hair if it is brittle, splitting, or breakage, or is going to cause more damage to your strand. Don't apply relaxer directly to your scalp and surrounding skin areas. Very true, because the skin around your scalp is very tender and fragile. Any mistake can cause unnecessary scalding and burns. Don't use product not included in this. I don't agree with that. I can choose to use other products that I prefer. Yes. Don't relax your new growth again for at least 6 weeks. Well, expert says you shouldn't relax your hair. You shouldn't get a new relaxer touch ups until like 12 weeks, which is like 3 months. Don't get new relaxer. Don't get relaxer in your hair, in your eyes, ears, or mouth. Don't use permanent hair color for at least 2 weeks before or after relaxing your hair. Don't relax your hair if it has been bleached or treated with compound henna or metallic dyes. Don't relax your hair if it has been curled with a permanent cold wave process or curly farm. Don't use anti-dandruff shampoos for at least 2 weeks before or relaxing your hair. Don't relax your, this is very important, like this people are very guilty of it. I'm not guilty of it, but I know I've seen a lot of people do this whereby they relax their hair immediately after removing braids. Chelsea, come on now. Chelsea, come on now, you're not supposed to do that. So don't relax your hair immediately after removing braids, extensions, or weave, bonded or stitched. Wait 2 weeks before relaxing during interim frequently conditioned hair. Like, I mean, what is the rush? What is the rush in trying to take down your hair and you are trying to relax immediately? Like, no, 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 it's not ideal, it's not appropriate at all. Like, you just end up causing so much damage to your hair. So please do the needful. You're not supposed to do that at all, please. So it also comes with a timing guide. It says timing is critical. Follow the timing guide or a lesser time as indicated by the strand test. The total time for application and smoothing must not exceed the maximum time allowed for your hair. Regular strength relaxer, because this is a regular strength relaxer kit. Fine egg texture, I just like this pamphlet. It's very detailed. It has everything you need to know. That's why it's very important. Once you lay your hands on a relaxer kit, the first thing you should do is just get the instruction pamphlet and just read through it. Like it's very important. It avails you the knowledge that you need for you to proceed with the relaxer touch up. So it says the regular strength, hair texture, fine. Application time is 8 minutes. Smoothing time is 5 to 7 minutes. Maximum time is 15 minutes. For medium hair texture, 8 minutes as well. 8 to 10 minutes for the smoothing time. 18 minutes, that's the maximum time. Coarse hair, 8 minutes. 8 to 12 minutes. Maximum time is 20 minutes. Then bleached hair, do not use, do not use, do not use. That's what it says here. For bleached hair, you don't have any business with relaxing your hair when your hair is bleached, unless it's done by a professional. Then you can rest assured that your hair would be okay. But if you're trying to do a DIY and you're trying to relax your hair and your hair is presently bleached, I don't think that is appropriate, and you should not be caught doing that. Okay. Then like I mentioned earlier, the kit contains the following: the activator, which is the step 1, the cream relaxer, which is the step 2, the neutralizing shampoo, which is the step 3, the hair mayonnaise, which is the step 4, the hair moisturizer, the step 5, plastic gloves, and the wooden spatula, and then this. You will also need towels, white tooth comb, and timer. So basically, that is what it contains. It also shows other information. It shows you how to do a strand test, how to mix the activator, the relaxer application itself. So since I'm already reading this, I think it's just proper for me to just finish what I started. So it says, for the relaxer application, carefully detangle your hair with a large comb, being careful not to aggravate the scalp. Part your hair into sections of 4, down the middle and from hair to hair. So that's like you pass your hair from the front to the back, then from your hair to the other hair. Put on protective gloves. Set timer as indicated by your strand test and the timing guide. Start applying the relaxer cream in the back sections. Make small 1/4 inch patterns and apply relaxer with the back of the white tooth comb or with your fingers. Complete each section and leave the hairline edges for last. Application must be completed within 5 to 8 minutes. Is very important. If your hair has been relaxed before, apply only on the new growth. Never apply sooner than 6 weeks following your last treatment. Avoid spreading relaxer on previously relaxed hair. Application time must be completed within 5 to 8 minutes. Like they keep telling you this. Application must be completed within 5 to 8 minutes ideally. For unrelaxed hair or virgin hair, if that means that if you're trying to get a relaxer, you're trying to transition into a relaxed hair, using a white tooth comb, carefully comb through each section to ensure even coverage. Do not tug, pull, or force comb through tangles. Smoothing your hair improves straightening. Use your fingers or the back of a white tooth comb to smooth your hair. Use short, firm strokes and follow the natural pattern of your hair. For retouching new growth, limit smoothing to new growth only. Check the timing chart for the recommended smoothing time for your hair type and consider the amount of time you smooth during your strand test. So this is very very helpful. Please, when you get a relaxer, even if you get a relaxer kit of your choice, the one that matches with your hair texture, please don't forget this aspect of checking what the manufacturer instruction says. Like it's really really helpful for anyone who is trying to, it's very important for someone who is trying to do a DIY relaxer touch up at home, or basically for even for the relaxer, even for the hairstylist that is going to relax your hair. So basically that is all. I hope you guys found this helpful, and in the coming days, if you need to get a relaxer, you know what to look out for, you know the steps to follow to get that relaxer brand or relaxer kit that suits your hair texture or hair type. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. I'll be very excited to read through your comments and engage with them. And don't forget to also subscribe to this channel. Till I see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.